This is what it looks like when you first get your oysters in a bag. For those of you who love oysters, try opening them. They're not as easy as it looks. Once you open them, once you get in it, then you're good. You can get in there, cut that muscle out. But getting in it is not as easy as you may think. So when you go and you order oysters on a half shell from a restaurant, somebody had to open these bad boys, and it's not always that easy. Some people make it look easy on TV, on YouTube, because they get the easy oysters. Yeah, some people make it look easy, but if you don't have easy oysters to get in, you gotta put that work in. And it ain't easy. So there we go. Once you're in, then you just get that muscle and cut it. But getting in is the hard part. There you go. I'm gonna eat that right there. Let's put it right here. Start stacking them up. Since I have a hot grill going, I already put some chicken on here. I already marinated the chicken. And now I'm about to put these oysters on here. It's gonna get real hot, so I'm gonna take this fire down now. Cause it's gonna get hot and it's gonna be doing what it does. Already a little bit of butter in there. I'm burning my hands as I do this. This is hot. I didn't open these because they gave me a little issue, so I'm gonna just throw them on top. Put them out of the way, let them steam on their own. And this gets messy. This gets real messy. There's nothing scientific about this other than make it work. Make it work. This one doesn't have one on there either. So, all right, I'm gonna put that there, and as you'll notice, this butter is starting to melt a little bit. Yeah, it's starting to melt nice and slow. You can hear that. What you're listening to is butter melting. I'm gonna close this up just for a minute, even though it's gonna do what it does. And now that it's starting to melt, this is where it goes fast. When it starts burning, a little cheese on some. Before that flame gets too hot and I can't even get my hand in there. There we go. A little cheese there. Because once this thing starts getting the flame up, it's hard to get that cheese in there because you're burning yourself. And you're fighting between how much cheese do I want to put in there versus how much heat can I take. Oh yeah. See how that's burning up now? But now I'm gonna bring this heat up. And this is where it gets charbroiled. Those oysters are cooking on the inside. Yeah. Yeah, they get charbroiled now. I know some people do this on a gas grill, but it just ain't the same on a gas grill. They're gonna all cook at a different speed. So I may slow that one down, speed that one up, slow that one down, speed that one up. Slow this one down, speed this one up, swap them out. That way they all cook around the same time. There's still a lot of butter that has to melt down in there. A little bit more cheese on a couple of them. And this is charbroiled oysters. Little snack. Yep. Now once I know that the oysters are pretty cooked in there, I don't want them to dry out, but I am gonna sear. I'm gonna charbroil these things hard. Watch this. Watch what happens. Yep. Like I said, it happens fast. You hear those things cracking? That's that water inside the oysters cracking. You gotta be careful. All right. Now they looking like I want. This is where you need some goggles on. Look at that. That is ready. She ready. She ready. Some of them cracking and splitting up on themselves. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Move these a little bit on the inside. Put that there. Put that there. Yeah, it's nice and burnt. That one ready. I'll move this one a little closer. Let that fire talk to them. This is ready. This is ready. This one's not doing anything, but it's about to. Oh yeah, look at that. Charbroiled. This one's still on fire in the pan. Oh, doesn't that look good? Yeah. Oh yeah. See how it's making a soup within itself? Let me put these on here and let these steam. Come on, cooperate. I'll bring this over here. So I'm about to do something, don't want to burn my hand. Put a little bit more cheese on that one. A little more cheese on that one. On that one. There we go. All right, I want y'all to dance for me. Dance for me. Dance for me. You gotta step back. You don't want to get anything. Look at that sucker clapping back. You see those oysters popping? That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Charbroiled oysters. This one. Yes. looking good. Y'all see those over there? They ready. This one's ready. Yeah. And these are easy to open once they're steamed. They weren't cooperating when I was trying to open them, so I just figured I'd throw them on here. And when I close this grill, the chicken is now going to do what it does. This one already starting to open. Look at that. See that? I'm telling you. Charbroiled oysters is good. Okay. They were dancing. They were dancing in that fire. It's almost time to eat. And just for the sake of protein, I'm gonna take some shrimp, throw it on the grill, let these things turn red on me, and pop them with the oysters. Yep. They're gonna cooperate. All right. Let's see how this. Oh yeah, it's looking like it's cooking slow the way I want it to cook. You don't want to cook it too fast. You want it to be succulent. So now that it's cooked on one side, now I'm bringing it down here. And you notice I'm putting it on the outside, not directly over the hottest part of the fire. You don't want it to cook too fast. If it cooks too fast, then it's gonna dry out. Don't want it to dry out. But if you cook it just right, at the right temperature and the right speed, oh man, they're gonna be succulent. Yeah. Uh-oh, I got a fire coming up. A little bit of that butter from the charbroiled oysters dripped in there. So I'm gonna let that do its thing. And I want it to cook it a little slow so that it stays juicy. Meanwhile, I can check on the chicken. See what it's doing. Because I'm really trying to smoke and grill this chicken. Not just grill it. I want the flavoring of the charbroil to get in there, which is why I'm not cooking the chicken over the fire yet. I want it to just kind of... All right, now the shrimp is ready to get done. Raise this up a little bit. Okay, let's see what it looks like on this side. Yeah, it's time. It's time. Now that I know that the shrimp is cooked on the inside and it's warm on the inside, now I want it to really heat up from the fire. I just want to see what it's doing. Yeah, just a little bit of crispness on there. Yeah, just a little bit of crispness. Look at that. I can smell it burning. That's what I want. I want to see, oops, a little char, not a lot of char. Too much char on a shrimp, like that, it's not quite dried out because I cooked it slow, but you don't want to dry it out. You want your shrimp to stay succulent. If y'all could smell this shrimp, it's ready. I just want a little char on that side. So I'll take the middle ones first. Yeah, look how that thing is split open. you do it. Shrimp on the Barbie. You cook it slow, and then give it its last minute sear so that it's not dried out. Nothing like dried seafood. All right, and the chicken will continue to smoke for a while. Hello, I'm Chef Reggie B, and I have just finished grilling some oysters with butter, garlic butter, and cheese, 4 different cheeses. Have a salad here, shrimp, and you just kind of go in on it like that. I know that some people are from New Orleans probably watching this. Y'all do this all the time. From French baguette, oyster, moist. Now, this shrimp right here got a little char on it. So first I'm gonna do is taste the tail. That tail is nice and charred. Sometimes I may even just not even peel it. When it's grilled just right, the shell goes down real smooth, especially when the inside is succulent and the outside is crisp. That's how you eat a shrimp. Off the grill, a little bit of vegetables. Stay healthy. And when I make a lot of charbroiled oysters, and I just want to go in on them, I do it like this. I stick my finger and scrape it out. And I make sure I get everything. All of the cheese, all of the meat, and of course, all that butter. I'm Chef Reggie B saying, cook yourself some seafood, healthy protein with a salad, as you're becoming the best version of yourself.